Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC B1220 indicates a short circuit in the recirculation control motor circuit in the Honda CRV models from 2017 to 2022. This error is critical because it affects the functionality of the vehicle's climate control system, specifically the recirculation function, which optimizes air quality and temperature inside the cabin. The recirculation control motor is responsible for controlling the flow of air within the vehicle's climate control system and is typically located within the climate control assembly, close to the heater core. Such failures could lead to poor climate control performance, affecting passenger comfort. In some cases, this DTC may be accompanied by other short circuit codes, indicating potential electrical issues stemming from improper grounding within the power circuit. Proper diagnosis is essential to ensuring the HVAC system operates efficiently and effectively, maintaining the vehicle's comfort standards. The DTC B1220 signifies an issue specifically linked to the recirculation control motor. This motor plays a vital role by regulating the direction and quality of airflow within the vehicle's climate control system. It ensures that air is properly cycled between inside and outside the vehicle based on user preferences. Found primarily within the climate control assembly, it's surrounded by other components such as the heater core and air conditioning unit, making access somewhat intricate. The failure of this motor can lead to a number of HVAC performance-related issues, further emphasizing the need for thorough diagnostic checks of both the motor and related wiring. It's crucial to understand this component's relationship with the overall heating and cooling system to accurately diagnose issues related to air quality in the cabin. When assessing the potential causes of DTC B1220, several factors can contribute to the underlying issue. Firstly, a short circuit within the wiring harness of the recirculation control motor could lead to this code being set as the electrical flow is disrupted. Additionally, a poor ground connection can create an inconsistent electrical supply, which may point to broader electrical issues affecting multiple systems within the vehicle. What's ahead? Stops. Another possibility is the failure of the recirculation control motor itself, which might render it unable to properly control airflow. Lastly, if multiple short circuit codes appear simultaneously, it indicates that the problem may stem from a common ground issue affecting the entire power circuit. Therefore, a systematic investigation is necessary to isolate the specific cause effectively. Drivers experiencing issues related to the B1220 DTC will likely observe various symptoms indicative of malfunction within the climate control system. One notable symptom is faulty air circulation, where air fails to switch between recirculation and fresh air modes effectively. This may lead to discomfort within the cabin, especially in conditions requiring efficient climate control. Additionally, an inconsistent operation from the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning (HVAC) system may arise, where outputs don't meet the expectations set by the climate control settings. Furthermore, the DTC indicator on the dashboard will illuminate, serving as a warning to drivers about the ongoing electrical issue that needs addressing. These symptoms collectively point toward a malfunction requiring prompt diagnosis and repair to restore the comfort of the vehicle's interior. The troubleshooting process for DTC B1220 begins with verifying the presence of the code itself. First, it is essential to clear the DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS, which resets electronic controls and allows for a fresh start in diagnostics. Following this, the vehicle should be turned to the off lock position and then switched on again. This ensures that all systems boot up correctly. Next, perform a self-diagnostic function using the HDS or the climate control unit, which will run comprehensive checks on various HVAC components and related circuits. This step is crucial because subsequent checks rely on accurate error codes. Finally, recheck for DTCs after performing these steps, as new codes may arise or confirm the ongoing issue. If DTC B1220 is indicated, further diagnostic steps will need to be performed, whereas the absence of the code may suggest an intermittent fault requiring visual inspections of wiring and connections. Step 2 of the troubleshooting process involves narrowing down the possible failure areas. Start by turning the vehicle to the off lock mode to safely work with the electrical system. Next, disconnect the recirculation control motor 5P connector, which allows for individual component testing without interference from other parts of the circuit. After ensuring the connector is removed, switch the vehicle to the on mode, which powers the circuit but keeps the motor disconnected. At this point, you'll measure the voltage between specified test points. Test point 1 is found at terminal number 3 of the female terminals in the disconnected 5P connector, while test point 2 is the body ground. Check if there is approximately 5 volts present. If so, the S5V wire 5-volt line is intact, and the diagnostic process will proceed to the next step. However, lack of voltage indicates further investigation into potential wiring issues may be required. Following the successful voltage check of the S5V wire, move to the next step involving the recirculation control motor itself. Measure the voltage again, but this time focus on different test points. With the vehicle still in the on mode, and with the 5P connector of the recirculation control motor remaining disconnected, test point 1 is at terminal number 2 of the 5P connector. Test point 2 remains at body ground to assess the circuit for continuity. You are again looking for close to 5 volts during this measurement. If this voltage is present, it confirms that the recirculation control motor is faulty and requires replacement to restore full functionality of the climate control system. However, if there is inadequate voltage at this stage, further investigation into the circuit will be necessary to locate any possible wiring issues that might be at play. When moving to step 4, you will be conducting an open wire check on the S5V line. This requires measuring voltage between another set of test points to identify any breakage or open circuit conditions. First, make sure the vehicle is set to off lock mode, and then disconnect the climate control unit connector B24P. This will allow you to isolate the climate control unit from the circuit while testing. With the vehicle still off, measure between the climate control unit connector B, terminal number 1, and body ground. Again, you're looking for about 5 volts. If present, that means the S5V wire is intact. But if not, it's crucial to repair the open connection in the S5V wire. Any breaks in the wiring can prevent the necessary electrical flow needed for proper operation of the recirculation control motor. In step 5, you are tasked with conducting a shorted wire check on the S5V line to ascertain if there's an unintended connection in the electrical circuitry. Start this process by turning off the vehicle to the off lock mode to ensure safe and accurate testing. Disconnect the climate control unit connector B24P to isolate the circuit further. Following this disconnection, measure continuity between the climate control unit connector B, terminal number 1, and body ground using a multimeter. This test checks for any unintended continuity that would indicate a short. If continuity is detected, that signifies that there's a short somewhere in the S5V wire, which needs immediate repairs to prevent further malfunction. Conversely, if no continuity is found, it suggests that the issue lies with the climate control unit, necessitating its replacement for proper operation. Step 6 requires checking another wire, the the RFDP line for any issues. Similar to previous steps, ensure the vehicle is turned off to maintain safety during the diagnostic testing. Disconnect both the climate control unit connector B24P and the recirculation control motor 5P connector to focus solely on the RFDP wire. Measure continuity between climate control unit connector B, terminal number 4, and body ground. This check is vital to ascertain whether there is an unwanted short affecting this section of wiring. If continuity is found, then this indicates a short in the RFDP wire that should be repaired to restore electrical functionality. If no continuity is detected, the climate control unit may need replacing, as it could be defective and responsible for the malfunction indicated by DTC B1220. After completing the necessary repairs associated with DTC B1220, the crucial final step is to verify that everything has been resolved properly. Begin by clearing all DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which effectively resets the onboard computer and allows for fresh monitoring. Following this, it is paramount to test the overall operation of the climate control system to ensure that the recirculation function is working correctly. This step checks that all components respond adequately when adjustments are made by the user. Lastly, after thorough testing, rescan the vehicle for any recurring DTCs. This verification process is essential to confirm that repairs were effectively executed and that the climate control system is now fully operational without any underlying issues present. To prevent the occurrence of DTC B1220 and similar electrical issues in the future, implementing a regimen of preventive maintenance is key. Regular inspections of the vehicle's electrical system can help proactively identify shorts and open circuits before they escalate into more significant problems. Ensure that all electrical connections, especially those associated with the climate control and recirculation system, are secure and intact. Loose connections could lead to faults in operation, so maintaining tight connections is critical. Additionally, it is helpful to prevent the ingress of moisture into electrical components, as moisture can cause corrosion, leading to failures in the wiring or connected devices. By taking these preventive measures, the longevity and reliability of the climate control system and overall vehicle performance can be enhanced, keeping the driver and passengers comfortable. In conclusion, the DTC B1220 indicates a significant issue related to a short in the recirculation control motor circuit within the Honda CRV from 2017 to 2022 models. Throughout the troubleshooting process, a logical and systematic approach is essential to accurately identify either wiring issues or component failures. It is crucial to focus on verifying the integrity of both the S5V and RFDP lines, as most problems stem from malfunctions in these areas. Regular preventive maintenance can help avoid future DTC occurrences by ensuring electrical systems are kept in good condition with secure connections and moisture protection. Understanding the function of the recirculation control motor and associated components is vital for effective diagnosis. Ultimately, thorough checks followed by decisive repairs will restore full functionality and maintain the vehicle's comfort levels for all occupants. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.